Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss about sets and its representation. Now what is a set? A set is a well-defined collection of objects or numbers. Here, well-defined collection means that a given specific object, it must be possible for us to decide whether the object is an element of the given collection or not. Let us take an example of natural numbers from 1 to 10. So here we have got all the natural numbers from 1 to 10. So here each and every number is called as element of the set. So this whole set is called the set of natural numbers, and each number is called the elements of the set. Now we'll see some examples of sets: collection of English alphabets, collection of natural numbers, collection of all colors in a rainbow. So we can write the collection of English alphabets, we can write it down, natural numbers and colors. Now we'll see example of not a set: collection of good students in a class and collection of beautiful flowers in a garden. These are not well defined because the words good and beautiful are difficult to agree on. I might consider a student to be good and you may not. I might consider jasmine is a beautiful flower but you may not. So we will consider only those collections to be sets where there is no such ambiguity. Now we'll see the properties of sets. Sets are usually symbolized by uppercase letters such as A, B, S, Z and so on. You can use any alphabet, but the sets should be represented with the uppercase letters. The elements of the group are represented by small letters. So each and every letter inside the group should be written in small letters. Elements of a set are written only once. This last line you'll discuss about this with the last example, because if we do with the example only, you will be understanding this. Elements of a set are written only once. Now we'll see some notations. If A is an element of A, capital A, set A, we say that A belongs to A as A belongs to A. This is the notation for belongs to. We say this as epsilon. So epsilon is used as to represent belongs to. We'll see an example for this. Let us consider prime numbers from 1 to 30. The prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19 and 23 and 29. So these are the prime numbers from 1 to 30. So now they have given 13. We need to say whether this 13 belongs to, it is an element of 30 or not. See here 13 we have, this is a prime number of 30. So 13 is an element of 30. So we need to put the symbol as notation as F belongs to. So 13 belongs to 30. If A is not an element of set A, we say that A does not belong to set A. So the epsilon should be striked out here. So we use this notation to represent does not belong to. Here they are given 22 belongs to 30. We need to say whether this belongs to or does not belong to. Here 22 is not an element of the 30. So we are using the notation does not belong to. Now we are going to see the representation of set. Sets can be represented in three forms. The first one is descriptive form, second one is roster form or tabular form, third one is set builder form or rule form. Here we are given two statements: collection of vowels in English alphabet, collection of whole numbers. We need to write the statements in the three forms of the set. So we are going to write each statement in descriptive form, set builder form and the roster form. First we'll write in descriptive form. Descriptive form is the form where the set is described in words. You're going to write the descriptive form you are going to write in words. So we are given the question collection of vowels in English alphabet. So the first one can be written as the set of all vowels in English alphabets. Here the statement given is collection of vowels in English alphabets. So in descriptive form they are writing as set of all vowels in English alphabets. Here the question is collection of whole numbers. We are going to write a set of whole numbers. Now we are going to write in set builder form or rule form. So in set builder form, all the elements are described by a rule. We should describe a certain property which all the elements X in a set have in common. So the question is collection of vowels in English alphabet. So here the word is common is vowels in English alphabet. So this characteristic property we are going to write. So set A equals to this is curly braces. We have to write in curly braces the sets X colon we are say that such that X is a vowel in English alphabet. So the common property of the given question is vowel in English alphabet. So we are writing that. And the second one is collection of whole numbers. So B equals to X such that X is a whole number. See here in this description the braces stand for the set of all and the colon and this straight line will stand for such that. So we have to read the first subdivision as the set of all X such that X is a vowel in English alphabet. So the second one we can say it as the set of all X such that X is a whole number. So this is how you write in the set builder form. Third one is roster form. The set can be defined by listing all its elements separately by commas and enclosed within braces. So here collection of vowels can be written as set A equals to A, E, I, O, U. So we are going to write each and every element. So if we say collection of vowels, vowels are A, E, I, O, U. We know that. So we are writing that A, E, I, O, U as we should start with the open curly braces. We should write the elements. In between you should have commas here and you should close it with the closed curly braces. And same here collection of whole numbers. So we are going to represent it with set B equals to open curly braces. The whole numbers start with 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So we are separating it with commas and then we are closing it with closed curly braces. Now we are going to see how to write the set of letters in roster form. They will be given a word. From this you are going to write it in the roster form. So we are going to take this as set AX. So X is equal to A, S and here you have E, M, N and T. And the second one is set Y equals to P, R, I, N, C, P, A, L. We know a property that elements of a set we need to write only once. Here the elements 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times the S element is repeated. But the property of a set is you have to write it only once. So we are writing the first letter A. S is 4 times written here. So we are writing it only once. Next letter is E. We are writing it. Then M. E is already written. See, E is we have already written 2 times. It has been written here. So we are writing E only once. And then N is written here. And then T. And here in this example, P we have written. Then R. Then I. N. C. I we have it is 2 times it is written here. So we have written only once here. And P is also 2 times. So we are writing, we have written already written here once and then A and L. So this is how you write the set of letters in roster form. Hope you have understood the concept. If you have any doubts, you can write it in the comment box. If you like my videos, you can subscribe to my channel and share it to your friends too.